Last track is titled Wakan Tanka, and it's definitely one of my more ambitious tracks, trying to represent the language of these tribes was definitely a challenge, but it was something that I absolutely loved doing because when I went and looked up the meaning of these words, it was actually hard to find out how far they dated back because this is often things that are passed down from generation to generation. Um, Wanka Tanka is a Native American word or prayer or mantra. I'm not really sure how to represent it, but it is about nature's intricate balance and this understanding that every element and every being contributes to the harmonious dance of existence. As I researched further, it was something that was reminding us that the same spirit that breathes life into the majestic mountains are the same as the breezes that reside within, the gentle breeze that resides within each of us. So, Wanka Tanka is an act of surrender to the grandeur of the universe, an offering of gratitude for the privilege of being part of this intricate tapestry of life. And when I kind of researched it and brought it down to its root, it just reminded me of this message of oneness, one with nature, one with each other, one with all that is. And so having it on this track, having this mantra recited on this track was a very powerful experience. Another chant that I included into this track is a song that is done by Apache tribes. And each tribe does have their own kind of beliefs and chants that they do. This one in particular I resonated with because it's known as the Apache Female Honoring Song. And I thought it was very powerful, where tribal women sing to the mountains, to the earth, to the water, and that the vision of standing barefoot on that red earth with beautiful mountains and this beautiful lake that reflects everything around it, the sky, the mountains, the women, that image of oneness that comes up in mind, that image of the power of being united that I felt when I heard this mantra, this chant, just is what really drew me to this chant, a prayer that empowers the feminine, compassionate, and loving energy within all of us. We all carry this energy, and often that side of us is suppressed, that feminine energy. If you look at women are suppressed, feminine energy is suppressed, even Mother Nature is taken advantage of. And there is this theme of that femininity being taken advantage of. But this is about bringing that into balance and into harmony and recognizing the power of that. The next phrase comes from the Maori indigenous people of New Zealand, and the phrase is Ko Tahi Tanga, and it is translated as unity, togetherness, or solidarity. And it's a word that embodies the essence of harmony and a shared purpose. So it really reminded me of that message of oneness again. And when you watch the Maori people celebrate, you do really see that unity and the strength and the power and the energy of having a shared purpose and moving together as one. So having that on the track was just apt, and it really fit in with the other messages that are here in this track. The last mantra on this track is from Sikhism, and it is Tohi Mohi Mohi Tohi. Tohi means you, and Mohi means me or myself. And it literally translates into within you is me, and within me is you. And it reminds us that we cannot be separated from the divine, that is entirely what we are, that there is a connection between the individual soul and the creator. And so ending the album with this particular mantra encapsulates it all really perfect, because it reminds us that we are one, and that separation is something that, as hard as we work to separate from each other and from our own divinity, all that will do ultimately is cause pain. But when we let go into each other and to that oneness, that is when we'll finally feel and experience peace.